Hello everybody, it's Amanda, and thanks for joining me for today's makeup tutorial. First off, I'm going to prep my skin using fresh Rose Floral Toner, just by spritzing it all over my face and patting it into my skin. Next, I'm going to prime my skin using Milk's Blur Stick. I'll just apply it all over my face, over my forehead, down my nose, on my cheeks, just everywhere to give myself a nice blank slate. I'm going to use my beauty blender to just blend it all out. Next, I'm going to use bareMinerals Pressed Powder Foundation with my Unicorn foundation brush. And I'm going to be applying that all over my skin evenly, just across my cheeks using circular motions, across my jawline, and not to forget going down the neck. Next, I'm going to use the BARESKIN concealer, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my eyes and down in a triangular shape, as well as up the bridge of my nose, my chin, and my upper lip area. Using my beauty blender, I'm just going to blend that all out. Next, using my Too Faced Primed and Poreless powder, I'm going to take my mini beauty blender and set the bottom of my eyes, as well as my upper lip area and my chin, basically everywhere I had the concealer. Using my Unicorn fluffy brush, I'm just going to brush away the excess powder. Next, using my angled Unicorn blush brush, I'm going to take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in medium deep, and making a very funny face, I'm going to find the bottom of my cheekbones and contour by blending this beautiful bronzer up. I'm starting from the middle of my cheekbones up into my hairline, and slightly up into my temples as well. I'll also be contouring the top of my forehead, just the perimeter around my face, and my jawline, as well as just a bit around my chin. I'll also give my nose a bit of a bronze, just a bit of a contour, just to kind of thin it out a little bit. Next, I'm going to take my Luxie blush brush and my Too Faced Love Blush blush in the color Love Hangover. I'm just going to tap my brush in it very lightly because it's very pigmented. Then, while smiling, I'm going to find my cheekbones. I'm only barely going to put the product on here just because it is very pigmented and I don't want to look like a painted lady. I'm also going to blush my chin and my temples. Now, using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in That Glow, I'm going to take the color Dripping in Gold and my Unicorn fan brush, and I'm going to dust this lovely color on the tops of my cheekbones. I'm going to bring the color up around the orbital of my eye as well, into the temples. I'm going to use my finger and bring a little bit of glow on the tip of my nose and a little bit up the bridge of my nose. Also my Cupid's bow. A little bit on my chin. And there you go, glow for days. Next, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm just going to put a dab on each of my eyes and blend that out using my mini beauty blender. This is just going to give me a really nice base for my eyeshadow. For today's look, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I'm going to use the color Limit and my all-over shadow brush, and I'm just going to pat that all over my lids, blending up into my crease. I'm just using some patting motions to really get that color on there, and side-to-side windshield wiper movements to get it nicely blended into my crease. Now using the same brush, I'm going to take the color Nooner, and I'm going to apply that into my crease just to add a little bit more dimension. I'm going to be using the same side-to-side windshield wiper move. Now I'm going to use my Sephora Detail Eyeshadow brush in the color Liar, and I'm going to add that color in my crease, but just on the outer portion and down in a V to meet with the outer corner of my eye. Next, I'm going to take my blender brush, and I'm just going to blend all of these colors together for a more seamless look. Next, I'm going to use my Unicorn color packing brush and the color Trick, and I'm just going to pat that onto my lid. This color is fantastic at catching the light, but it's not too shimmery, so it gives your eyes a really nice pop of dimension. Next, going in with the color Dust, and the smaller side of the brush that actually comes with the palette, I'm going to apply this color to the inner corners of my eyes. Now going in with the color Strange and the larger side of the brush that comes with the palette, I'm going to dust this on to my brow bone for a nice highlight, and then blend it downward. Now going back with my Sephora Detail brush, I'm going to take the color Liar, and I'm going to apply that to my bottom lash line. I'm going to blend this up to meet with the colors that are on the outer V of my eye. Using Urban Decay's liquid eyeliner in Perversion, unfortunately this one's been discontinued, I'm going to do a winged liner. This has been discontinued for a few years now actually, but when it was discontinued I went and bought every last one I could get my hands on, so hopefully it lasts me a good long time. Next, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer, and starting with small hair-like brush strokes, I'm going to define the bottom edge of my eyebrows. Then I'm going to go in and fill in the rest, defining the top edge of my eyebrows. Making sure to go in with the spoolie to make sure that the product is evenly distributed and doesn't look too cakey. Now once both eyebrows are done, I'm going to go in with my concealer and my retractable Sephora lip brush, and I'm just going to clean up the edges just a little bit. This gives my eyebrows a nice sharp look. Next, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, and I'm going to add a couple coats. I love this mascara because there's just no clumping and the color is so dark and wonderful. Now using my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the color Ashton, I'm going to go ahead and draw on those lips, being careful to define that Cupid's bow. And there you go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you liked it, please subscribe for more. And until next time, stay beautiful.